Okay, so today's video will just be a short one. The topic we're going to move on to, which is the topic we would have moved on to today in class, is proportion. Okay, and we're just going to look at direct proportion today. Now, all proportion means is that there is, when you're told that y is directly proportional to x, all that means is that there is some relationship between y and x, and we want to find an algebraic way to describe that. So you might see that written like this. So all it means is y is proportional to x, like that. So what that means is, as I say, there is some constant which multiplies by x to give you y. If you think of this, if you were to see this on a graph, it would be the gradient of the line. So think of your y equals mx plus c, y equals mx, like that. Okay, but for direct proportion, we're going to use k as our constant. Okay, so we can rewrite that y is proportional to x as y equals kx. Now, in the question, I'm actually given a value for x and y, so what I can do is substitute those into my y equals kx and actually work out what this constant is. So let's do that now. So if I put 27 equals whatever k is times 3, so 27 equals 3k, divide that by 3 and I will get k equals 9. So now that I know my constant is k equals 9, I can actually rewrite my equation and give that as y equals 9x. And as I say, because that's a constant, that's not going to change. That's describing the relationship between x and y no matter what. If you change one of those values, then it means if you change the x, the y is going to change, okay, but that 9 is a constant. Okay, so let's use that then, and we can find out, solve some of the other questions and find out y in the next one. So if x equals 10, find the value of y. Now, what we know is, we know that y equals 9x. Okay, and now we're saying, so if x is 10, what should y be? So y will equal 9 tenths, just substitute in the value for x that you're given, y equals 90. And that's all there is to that. Okay, and we can also do it the other way around, okay, just using your solving equations. If y equals 54, find the value of x. So, again, what we know is that we know that y equals 9x. So 54 will equal 9 times whatever x is. So 54 divided by 9, and I will get x equals 6. Okay, so we just recap that again. So y is proportional to x, which means y equals kx. Use your values for x and y to solve and find k, and then that will give you your equation for the proportional relationship. Once you've done that, it's just a simple matter of substitution and solving the equation. So I'm going to pause the video there. I'll let you work through the your turn questions, and then I will put the solutions up for you. Okay. So what I'll do is, as I've done before, just work through it without speaking as I work through the answers, and then you can follow each step of your work and mark it as you go. That way, if there is somewhere where you went wrong, you'll easily be able to identify it and correct it. Okay, so that's direct proportion. So now that you've watched this, you can have a look at the Heggerty task that I've set on this. The video's there, so use it if you're still unsure, if you're unsure of any of the questions. And you can always email me if you're still unsure, even after watching the video. Okay, so go on, do the task on Heggerty, and then that's it, and I'll be in touch with your next task on your whenever maths is next on your timetable. Thank you.